Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious. Envy is off today, but LL Cool Bay is in, Loren LoRosa, and we got a special guest. You used to seeing him on your TV screens, but he got an EP coming out on October 3rd called I Love Ya.
Let's go.
Trevor Jackson is here. What's happening, my
man?
brother?
Good to see you, man. I'm happy to be here. Good morning. Good morning.
How you feeling? Do you want to talk about acting or singing?
Let's talk about both. Whatever you want to talk about first. I'm
Okay.
open to.
Go ahead,
I'm absolutely loving this EP.
Thank you.
It's different.
I really appreciate that.
Hell
Thanks.
yeah, it's different. It has like a soundtrack vibe.
Yeah.
Like a love
Movie,
rom-com.
yeah.
I love that. And I don't know why. I hope this doesn't offend you. I didn't expect that coming from you. But what genre would you classify this EP?
I would like to be genreless. That's kind of like my goal when I make anything in life. I try not to be in any type of box. I always want to represent like freedom of creativity, freedom of, who you are. And so yeah, and the thing about this album is because it was so personal to me, everything that came out just came out. There was no like, hey, I want to make a song that's acoustic, or I want to make a song that talks about this. It was like I was going through a very, very hard time. I was in a very low space, and I just started vomiting, records. And I think that's how you get the best stuff. Like when I was talking to my dad was like, I'm sorry that you're in this much pain, son, but this is your opus. You know what I'm saying? This is the best shit you've ever made. Sorry, can we cuss? Sorry.
Yeah.
But he's like, this is the best stuff you've ever made. And I was just like, yeah. And I was like, it sucks I had to go through that. But I'm thankful for the outlet. I feel like I would explode if I didn't have these things in my life.
What do you call yourself? Is it a multi-hybrid?
I like that. We might just coin that, multi-hybrid.
Yeah.
I like to say artist. I was even playing around with the idea of just a capture of moments. Whether I'm making a song or I'm on set, I'm capturing a moment in time. Because I've been helped by so many artists throughout my life and just athletes or whoever, and I always want to be that for someone. So like this album in particular, this EP, anybody who's been through a breakup can relate to at least one song on these projects. And that's why I made it. Because when I go through a hard time, I put on a good movie, I'm out of my funk. Or I put on a good song and I'm out of my funk, and I feel like I'm not alone anymore because someone feels the same way as me. And so.
I like that because before you walked in, Jess was like, he's bi. And I'm like, no, that's not what you call it.
He's bi-hybrid.
Because you can sing and act doesn't mean you don't call it that.
Bi-hybrid. He's bi-hybrid.
You don't call it that.
Such an idiot. I meant the music and the act.
But that's not what you call it, is what I'm telling you.
What did you call it again?
Multihybrid.
Multihybrid.
I'm
keeping that.
Supposed to be multihybrid.
Multihybrid.
So this song, so you really went through this breakup or this like relationship situation that you're singing about.
Yes.
How long did it take for you to get to the point where you realized that it just wasn't going to work out? She wasn't going to put both feet in.
Well, she broke up with me, which is okay, you know what I'm saying? And we just weren't right for each other. And I'm the type of person, like, I don't care how bad it's going. Like, I'm just like trying to hold on, I want it so bad. But I'm so thankful. God does the hard work for me, right? Because I would have never left, you feel me? I would have stayed. And so, obviously, I went through a lot of it. So the crazy thing about this music, guys, after she broke up with me, 2 weeks after I tore my Achilles, then I had to shoot a TV show with the boot on. Then I had to do tour. Like, I was going through so much.
That's where One Foot In came from?
It should have came from that. But yeah, no, I was in a really, really low spot. But I think, again, that's why I wanted to do this, because I think black men in general, journaling, talking about it, I want people to process and then be like a lighthouse for somebody else instead of internalizing. And I felt like that was this album for me. I had just probably started going to therapy a few years before the breakup, and I love journaling. I love talking to therapists, and that's what the music is for me. I'm just like, right? And but then I come back and listen to it, I'm like, this is a fucking smash. You know what I'm saying? That shit is tight.
So even when you go back and you listen to the EP, right?
Yeah.
You don't break down at all.
No, that's why I do what I do. And like people are like, oh, you're trying to be famous, you want money. No, I'm surviving. Like, that's why I make music. That's why even I go to set, I tell people there's stories where I had to do a scene, and this was another breakup. I had broken up with someone, and then the next day I get to set, and the scene is a breakup scene, and I just used everything, boom, boom. Like everybody's like, oh my God, that performance. I'm like, meanwhile, y'all know I really just
this is my life.
But I'm thankful for the outlets, man. They saved me for sure.
How many times did y'all break up before y'all really broke up?
Maybe like 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 2, 3. But yeah, I'm in a good place now. I'm really, really thankful. Like I said, God does the hardest part. But again, I would tear my Achilles. I get broken up with 1,000,000 times over to feel how I feel now.
I'm glad that you started going.
I would do it 1,000,000,000 times.
How helpful was you going to therapy prior? How did that lessen the blow?
It's super helpful. I think I think it's the talking about it. I think my whole life, most men, you know, it's like, I'm fine. Even when I talk to my homies, excuse me, that write and do music, when I was telling them about the album, they were like, dude, man, you can't give her this. You can't write all this stuff. It's too emotional. No, you need to be going to the club, right? That's how most guys handle their shit. It's like, I'm sad, I'm going to go fuck on something, and I'm going to try and forget about it.
What'd you say?
I'm going to go be cool outside, and I'm going to have some food or something. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully feel better about it. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But that's how most people deal with this. So that's why this album is really special, because I think people should see someone like me expressing these types of feelings and just being honest. And I feel way lighter afterwards, you know?
What did you learn about yourself in relationships after your therapy, after doing I Love You?
What did I learn about myself? Oh, man. I deserve more.
Ooh.
Honestly. I felt like it's, you know, we all are successful in what we do, and sometimes you feel like ashamed for it, and you feel like whoever you're with, especially if they're not on that level, that they get to beat you down more because you can quote unquote take it, or because you have more. Even when you break up, you know, people are going to the girl like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, you know, and the guy just like, you know, and I was torn, you know, I was a mess. But yeah, I think I learned too in relationships that I deserved more. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's a lot. That's a long list. But I learned.
Do you fear being alone? Because
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Because on one foot in, you say catch a baddie by the toe. If you love her, let her go. But it's hard when you need
somebody.
Somebody.
We are couple creatures, man. We're supposed to be with somebody. That's not necessarily true, but I mean, I think it's the natural order of things. But definitely, dude. I definitely had issues. You know, I slept in my big brother's room until, you know, I was like 14, 15, because I just hated sleeping in the dark, being by myself. Like I always wanted somebody to let me know. And also just being alive, guys. We're on Earth in the middle of space, okay? It's hard to be like, you're like, what is this? So it helps when you have somebody sharing that experience close to you. But absolutely. I feel like I've done that a bunch. I've, you know, done some crazy things just to not be alone. But I'm learning now that the right person too will encourage that of you. You know, you need some space. You need some, you know what I mean?
Were you a teddy bear type of guy, pet?
What's that mean?
Like, did you sleep with a teddy bear? Cause after you stop sleeping
No,
with
but
your
I'm a
brother?
TV guy.
TV, okay.
I have to have the TV on. I can't fall
Got
asleep.
you.
My mind is too loud. My mind is way louder than any TV, any music. Like, so when it's dark and it's quiet, it's just.
You don't meditate?
Thank you. Huh?
You don't meditate?
I should more, but I do meditate, but I just don't do it as often as I should. I'm doing this thing now where I look up like 48, or what's the hertz that's good for the
Oh yeah, the hertz, the frequency. I know
there's a frequency about play it like on Apple Music, or I'll put on some like meditation morning music, or just relaxing because I'm on go.
Right. So when you say when you sit in the quiet and your thoughts are too loud, what are those thoughts like?
You're not doing enough. Do more. You should have done this. Hey, what? When are you gonna finish that script you said you was gonna write? Hey, you have to shoot tomorrow. Are you gonna kill that? Are you gonna do good?
So
are
you can't
gonna
even go to sleep.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. Yeah, it's just, you know. And then again, why am I here? What am I supposed to do? Am I doing the right thing? And I always lean on love. That's why everything I make in life kind of revolves around that, especially musically, because that's the only thing that I can keep going with. It's like I love my family. Yeah. I love God. I love people, even random strangers I meet. Like I'll have a better day if I just go out and see somebody behind the cash register and they're like, "Hey, have a good day." I'm like, "That's what it's about, right? Yeah. Like we should just be cool to each other."
Yeah. Where does those pressures that make your mind so loud come from? Is it because you've been doing this since you were younger and you've been successful? Is it that chase, or is it just you feel like you got a lot to do?
I feel like I got a lot to do. Even when I was young, I didn't feel like too much. I didn't feel a lot of pressure. I don't think you get pressure until you realize the why, right? Like, I knew what I wanted.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
My bad.
I understand the feeling.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted to do. I was like, I want everybody in the world to know me. I want to be famous. I want to dance. I want to sing. I want to be on stage. And then I got to the point I was like, why? Oh, I'm carrying something and it's bigger than myself. And I think that's when the pressure in the brain is like, yo, you know. And then my kids, which I don't have, but I put a lot of pressure on myself to have answers for them.
I was going to say, Trevor, where the hell you get kids from? Okay, all right, go ahead.
But even if I, you know what I'm saying? Even if I don't have them, I just want to be able to have, I mean, even if I don't have the answers for them, I want to give them something, you know, that. So I put a lot of pressure on myself for that too. I just want to be a good dad. I want to be a good husband and like, you know, get it right.
How old are you?
20, just turned 29. What?
Okay, a baby.
Listen,
You saying that like it's old?
My knees, my back.
you do realize that there's never probably going to be a time when you have it figured out.
Yeah.
So there's no need to beat yourself up. Like, give yourself grace. Like, every new year is a journey. Literally every new day is a journey. So it's good to be on this path of self-discovery and just trying to figure out, what works for you. But don't beat yourself up about
Exactly. Thank you, man.
not knowing
Appreciate that.
where you feel like you're supposed to be, because you really don't even know who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you act, you sing, and that might not even be what you're even here to do.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Like, congratulations on Grey's Anatomy. That is big.
Thank you.
I love Grey's Anatomy. How did that happen?
That was crazy. So I didn't even think, I auditioned, I think I had a few auditions that week that were just like on, recording. Why can't I think of the name? Sending the tapes or whatever. And it was just a quick like audition. And I was like, oh, this is a dope role. And I really thought that they weren't going to call me back. It was like maybe a few weeks, maybe a month after. So I had forgotten about it. And they're like, oh, yeah, the Grey's Anatomy, they want you. I was like, what?
That's dope.
And it's funny because when I'm doing one, I'm itching to do the other thing. So I'll be on set. I'm like, man, I can't wait to make a song. And then when I was on tour, I got off tour and I was like, man, I want to be back on set again. Because I was on Grownish for 6.5 years. And I had missed being on set. And now this is one of those things in life. I feel like we all get to a point where it just feels like monotonous. It's like, here's another day.
Yeah.
But when I get to go and be a little bit nervous about something or have a little bit of like anxiousness, and I'm just learning so much, like as an actor and as a doctor, not a real doctor, but they have real doctors on set that are always just like, hey, this is how you pick this up. You would never hold this like this. You know what I mean? Your hands don't go below your waist, and operating like a whole bunch of things that I had no idea about. And the set is just sick, dude. Everybody's sweet. Everybody's nice, embracing, encouraging, and that's the kind of environment you want to work in for sure.
What made you nervous about it?
It's a legendary show, 22 years, and a lot of big actors came off of that show and that are still on that show. And I think too, it's the extra element of being a doctor, and I've never been to school for any type of thing doctor. So that's kind of like where the nerves are. It's like, although I'm acting naturally, like would a doctor sit his hand, like, I'm just trying to like that type of stuff. But it's dope. I'm trying to just be as comfortable as I can be.
You have to fight the older white women off with a stick after you get anatomy, boy.
It's fun though. The lab coat, if it's something different, when you put a lab coat on, you got the, what's it called? The dongle. I should know this.
Stethoscope.
The stethoscope.
Yeah. Oh, that's why he was nervous. He don't even know
feel
what that's
me? You
called.
feel me? You
Like,
feel me?
no.
I'm like, where's the script? Show me the word and how to pronounce that. Yeah.
Is Shonda Rhimes on set at all?
She is not. I have not met her, but all her people are on there. Her team.
Yeah.
Fire.
But everybody's dope. I'm excited. It's a great
And
job.
now you're gonna be a regular on there.
Let's go.
That's amazing, Trev.
I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Honestly, it came at the perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you called a new EP I Love You.
I love you. It's the beginning of a series.
Yep.
Right? We're in the beginning stages, and obviously there'll be more stuff and it'll all come together and make sense. But this is the first little, dip in the toe in the pool, just kind of, even like what you were saying, the new sound.
Yeah.
I want people to really, rediscover me again in that way, because I think I'm making music from such a real place. And Ed Sheeran is a huge inspiration of mine. And again, I wasn't making this to sound like that, but a lot of people who hear the music, it's like, it's Ed Sheeran. That's what's like, let's go. That's the vibe. That's the energy. And it takes records like that and songs like that. That guy can be in a stadium standing by himself with the guitar, doesn't need dancers, doesn't need lights, because the music is so real. And that's kind of what I was after.
I just saw him this weekend.
For real? Was it incredible?
He performed at the iHeart Festival. I mean, I've been to a lot of Ed concerts in my life, but he performed at the iHeart Festival.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And he makes these records that just like, if you are in love with an individual, like perfect.
Yeah.
Shape of you.
Yeah.
It's just like
nuts.
These ballads. What was the wedding song that everybody loved? Honey, I swear.
Only 17.
What? Yes.
Yeah.
Think it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh my
Black
God.
people
Fire,
never know
fire.
the song titles to nothing.
just
They
know how
just
to
start
sing it.
singing
Or you know the
it.
melody.
Yeah.
I like Ozzy's Arm a lot too. The new John he did. I like
Okay.
Ozzy's Arm. He's cold, bro.
He did put out a new album.
Yeah.
He did drop the new album.
Was that Play or something?
Play, yeah.
He's cold.
What do you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, what do you think it'll take for people to like really? I guess not, because you said you're in a rediscovery mode with your music and your sound. The music is so good, but I feel like people don't know that it's there.
Yeah.
What do you think it'll take for people to get it?
Consistent quality. And that's all I've been. I mean, if people go back and listen to all my records, like, and I hope that people do, there is just intention and there's quality in the music. And I think, I can't concern myself with others. I just got to continue to make the best stuff I can. And people catch on when they're supposed to. And if they're not, they're not. But I make music for me first. And And so that's how,
A lot of your covers have been going like viral and then get picked up a lot.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the covers have been helping you in this rediscovery phase, or the traditional marketing of music that like labels and stuff do? Like, what has helped you best?
I think that. So I'm glad you brought that up, because my brother kind of like twisted my arm to do the T-mixes, right? The remixes that I do. I didn't want to do them. I was like, I work too hard. I've worked too hard to just put free music out and actually spend the amount of time I do to make those. Like, I don't just BS them. Like, I try to make the best verse I can, sing the best
Guitar
I can. You know what I mean?
It's
right. And so I was like, I'm getting this for free. This is me. This is all of me. And my brother was like, Trevor, do you think you'll ever not be able to write a song? And I was like, no. He's like, do the T-mixes, bro. He's like, you're going to have millions of new ideas. You're going to be fine. He's like, but you need to let everybody know that you're on these people's level, if not better than all these people. So do it. And I was like,
I love it. You know, I do love that. I can relate to you and your brother with that. I can see how he's like, yo, just put it out there. But sometimes I be listening, I be like, now this run could have went on a Trevor Jackson song and not the cover. But you know what? But yo, your voice is just
thank you so much.
Undeniable.
I really appreciate that.
And
Thanks.
so I want to know, what are some of your influences?
Brian McKnight, Gary Laveau, Stevie, Donny Hathaway, Boyz II Men. Oh, we got to talk about that. Sean Stockman and Wanye from Boyz II Men. Those are also like people who affirmed me, and I was like, okay, I don't need to prove myself.
Amazing.
These two guys, I was like almost crying when I first met them here at the BMI Awards. I was like, you guys don't understand. Like, I started getting emotional, and they were like, is this guy just... Like, a lot of people think I BS because I'm like an actor and stuff. They think I'm fake. I'm like, bro, I'm about to start... I don't think you understand. Like, I listened to you my whole life, bro. I've sat for hours trying to riff like you. And he was like, I just want to let you know you're doing us proud, man. You're doing us proud. Everything you do, we see it. It's incredible. And don't let nobody tell you, man, you're carrying the torch for us. All this stuff. And I'm just like, what? And I was sitting here doubting myself before I got here, like, Trevor.
Well, they weren't talking about music, probably. They're probably talking about acting.
Now, why would you come in?
You're just a bald head clown. Because why would you say that he's sitting there talking about music?
And how he almost cried and they picked him up. Maybe they're music
Men
artists.
movie?
Maybe
What-
they hired
They ain't
it.
been in no movies.
No, I'm saying, but they was probably meant just as a black man, young black man. You carrying the torch. We like what you're doing.
Nah.
You representing us
We'll
well.
call him up. We'll ask him what. No,
Did they specifically say music when they were talking to you?
Yes, it was clearly about music. We were at BMI Award, and they were talking about my music and my T-mixes and vocally just...
Oh, well, you ain't get to that part. You ain't say that.
He literally said it all.
Started with that.
Literally
Started
said
with
it
that.
just now.
Music part?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Crazy.
Yeah, but when I had their stamp of approval, I stopped doubting myself in that way, and yeah, man, I'm going hard.
That's good, because I'd be wondering how many people know Trevor Jackson actually does music.
Yeah.
Because even if they see you doing covers, it's like, okay, he might just be a
Yeah,
hobby.
he might just be playing or whatever,
That's right.
but yeah, that's why I think music like this, though, I don't think you can just play around and make these types of songs
Yeah.
that I'm about to put out. They're very, very personal and connected. You know what I mean?
That was my point with when I watched the 1 Foot In video. I'm like, yo, he's an artist. But
Thank
like,
you so much. I appreciate that.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, I
even
don't
those
know.
clothes. Sorry to interrupt you, but even those clothes on that video you're talking about, like,
Yes.
I want to represent poets from a time that couldn't wear those garments.
Like
black
thespians?
poets, yeah. Langston Hughes and Robert Frost, Edgar Allan Poe. I know those aren't two black poets, but I'm just saying, poetry in general is something that I think is so powerful. Words are so powerful. I want to be remembered like those people. I want to be like Shakespeare's, and people go back a million years and be like, did you hear this song he wrote about the, you know what I mean? And just be able to connect. Because I think the biggest misconception in life is that we're separate from each other. You know, I think we all go through the same stuff, maybe in different fonts here and there, but it's the same. And when you have these guidelines or these like, I call them like check marks in life, where you're like, oh, I made it to a point where it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I made it through that. Now I'm going to the next thing. You have those. That's what I like to think my music could be for people.
I think artists recognize that more than just the average person.
Yeah.
Because the arts bring everybody together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. There's nothing like it being at a concert and you seeing somebody Asian, somebody white, somebody Indian, and they're all singing the same song, vibrating in the
That's how I
same
felt
room.
at
connection,
Art Festival when,
you know?
when Maroon 5 was on stage.
Ooh.
I swear I was looking, I'm like, it's so crazy. Music brings us all together. It's very cliche, but I was sitting there like,
true.
it really does. Like, we're
So
all
true.
here.
Yep.
Well, music is the only universal language.
True.
I just say what they say, music and math. Music and math are the only
Math,
things that
math,
are
yeah.
I don't speak
Math and music. Yeah, I don't speak math at all. Not good.
Yeah.
They're like, what tip you get? I'm like, I don't know. Just, you know, let's make it right.
What does real love look like to you?
That's a great question. I think real love to me is selfless. I don't think there's selfishness in love, a real love. I don't think there's ego in a real love. And I think the constant wanting the best for the other person is something that I think is super powerful. Like somebody who just wants you to be your best, but also isn't too pushy. There's a balance, you know what I mean? But I think it's a dance. Like you were talking about earlier, I don't think you ever fully figure it out or ever have it right. But I think when you have someone that's constantly wanting the best for you and wanting you to operate at the highest version of you, that's somebody that really loves you.
Now, are you not afraid, but are you scared to date again, basically?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah. I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah, you're happy, but you're single right now. Or
Breakfast Club, love this.
That
I
was
love coming on the show.
wasn't giving single.
Did I get to tell you thank you though for having me back up here? You always like show love and let me come up and promote my stuff.
Nah, I fuck with you, man.
Oh, he is good.
I
No,
appreciate
bring
it.
that
I
in.
like what you're doing. You carry the torch for us. You rep. What the boys men say?
What? Carry the torch. They said it. You can call. I hope they come on the show so you can ask. I want them to have.
Get him.
Trevor's
Bring that back on over
He's
here.
pretty
That
damn
little
good.
smile.
You guys talking about Grace?
You
Are
real
you
happy about
single?
Grey's
something?
Anatomy?
Are you?
I'm super happy right now. That's the thing.
Okay.
You know, I'm just in so much joy.
He's definitely happy. You
You
can
got some
see
cutty
it.
last night. Something's
Look at
going on.
this.
It's happening.
Hey, life is good. All I gotta say is better and better.
Okay.
Better
All right.
and better.
Oh, I like that. I like that. All right.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
Yes. And I think it's I totally am. Yeah, I was gonna try and elaborate. Yeah, I definitely am. I love love.
Yeah.
I love to be loved. I love to love. And I think that's from my family, honestly, dude. I come from an incredible family. My grandfather just passed away recently, R.I.P. But these are people that just instilled love into every single child, grandchild, the men, the women. Like that's just what I come from, and I can't operate on anything other than that.
Now, do you have a Puma deal?
Oh, what? Puma deal?
Puma deal? Deal with Puma?
It's on the way, hopefully.
Period.
This is all Puma, y'all. Check me out.
Oh,
You see the
yes.
pants?
We saw the photo on your Instagram.
Said
Skadoo.
Puma.
Oh, I didn't know that was
They're
cool.
cool. I didn't know that.
Fire.
Boom.
Wow.
Shkabang.
Okay.
No, they got
Period.
some stuff, and I had no idea when I had gone up there. I was like, I didn't know. She was like, yes, we got that stuff. I was all right, cool.
That's good.
They have amazing clothes. Yeah,
I didn't even know that they made clothes
is
like
dope,
clothes
right?
like that. Like, yeah. I
the
thought
sweater.
it was
As soon as I
just
saw it, I said, I'm gonna need that.
whole outfit is fire.
Thank you.
I do like
It was
it.
very comfortable.
Yeah.
But you say, why I love you, goodbye.
Oh,
Why the goodbye?
okay. Let's talk about it. I'm glad you asked that. Last thing she said to me on the phone was, "I love you, goodbye," and I was like, "Ugh." That's a great album title, though. That was literally my brain. I was like, "This hurts, shit." Write a song or make an album, and that's literally how the album title came to be. That was we had a conversation about maybe like 30 minutes, hour long, and right after she's like, "All right, I love you, goodbye," and that was the last time we ever spoke. And I was like, "This is a great album title." Yeah.
How long was it?
Maybe 2 years.
Wow, because they say if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours, right? So how do you know that she?
No, it ain't right. It ain't right.
Damn.
It ain't right.
Has she tried to
No,
circle back?
no.
Hey, big head.
Not at all. Not at all. And I wish nothing but the best for her. You know what I'm saying? I got no ill will. And the music is also not about me trying to do anything towards her, just me expressing those feelings that I was going through. And I think it's important to see the, God's perspective and all the feelings that we go through. But I love you, goodbye, man. It's also the death of something and the rebirth of something. And that's also why the outfit that I have that you guys have seen is kind of like that. It's like I said, when you get broken up with, it feels like you showed up to the wedding alone. And I was like, you got up to the altar and no one was there. It's like, oh gosh, dang, right? So that outfit kind of is that too. And it's it's like dealing with grief and being rebirthed into somebody new. And again, like I said, I do it a million times over to be the man that I am or see the way I see the world now. I would do it again.
Knowing that you need more and everything you learned from that 2 years ago, how do you approach relationships now so that you're not so? Because it seems like you're like very like open, like a giver. How do you not just give it all up front?
That is hard for me because I do go hard and I go fast and I'm like, yo, let's see, you know what I mean? Life is short. We're gonna die tomorrow. That's in my head. That's how I feel about a lot of the time. I'm like, I think about death all the time. So I'm like, let's do it. Let's just, let's get hitched. No, I'm kidding. But I think, I'm just a little more cautious. And when I say I deserve more, I think I'm looking more for people to see me more. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was just a lot of like, oh my God, you're that guy, right? But it wasn't like you ain't seeing me for real.
Like, who are you?
Yeah. So I'm in search of that, and that's kind of something I'm paying more attention to. And the small stuff too, you know what I'm saying? There's,
What version of yourself do you think this project reflects?
what version of myself do I think this project reflects? I think it's my most emotional album. I think it's the most, emotional. I'm really in tune with him. I'm telling you, there's one record on the album, you can like hear me crying in the back. My brother, I was mad that he kept it on the mix. But he was like, no, we need this. This is real, Trevor.
Which one? Can we listen to the EP?
Nah, it's not on the EP.
Okay.
It's on the album.
Okay, gotcha,
but the EP
gotcha.
is a part of it. What songs are all on the EP? Sorry, I should know this.
I'll tell you right now.
Let's see. Let's talk about some of the records.
I got it right
you guys
here.
like Friend of a Friend?
Which one is
Mess
that?
with that? That was like a little.
This one.
We have
That's the one he was playing earlier.
Blasting that shit in there. I was like, damn, this shit can go to a TV show, a movie. You can write a movie.
Are
So
you
they didn't
just-
send us Friend of a Friend. They sent us Love Don't Want Me.
Friend of a Friend is
We're
one with the
Fighting
envelope,
For.
right?
1 Foot In, Collection, and I Thought You.
One for the Collection's
We're
probably my
Fighting
favorite.
For is the shit too.
I like We're Fighting For it too. Yeah, thank you. Collection's probably my favorite though. Excuse me on that because I'm not gonna be another broken heart that you add to your collection. That's why I have to put it to an end before it starts. What's what I saying? Before it starts, don't wanna. I won't let you add me to your collection. Don't want to be another broken heart. And then at the end, the second hook flips, right? Because you're gonna be another broken heart that I don't want you to be another broken heart I add to my collection. We both aren't good at love, but we're trying to hang on to this thing. So that's probably my favorite song on there. But the whole EP is cold.
Which one is the one that sounds like the country? Is that one?
That's
for them?
Worth Fighting For.
We're Fighting For.
That's what I like.
Okay. Why did you decide to go through the country?
And that's what I mean. Even when I was making it, I wasn't like, let's make a country song. I just heard a beat, and then that was like what came to me. I'm drinking at the bar alone. You know what I mean? I was like, that's all right, cool. Go with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how everything with me kind of is very spontaneous and just off of the cuff. And it came out like that. And I'm from Indiana. I've loved country since I was a baby. So, you know what I mean? It just kind of leaned into that vibe. But yeah, I've always, when I was mentioning my favorite artist, Gary LaVeaux from Rascal Flats, who's one of my favorite vocalists.
Rascal Flatts.
Yeah.
What part of Indiana are you from?
I'm from Indianapolis.
Okay,
My family's from Marion and got some family in Fort Wayne too, but I was born in
So are
Indianapolis.
you related to the Jacksons?
I wish. I honestly
He
wish.
literally before you came in was like,
He
you
says
know
that
that's
every time.
Michael.
He says
I was
that.
like,
He says
sense.
he says it's every single time.
Why don't you say that?
because
Why would you just lie?
It's not real.
He don't know.
It's the 2025. Who gives a fuck about the truth?
I might do better off. Might be better off. Huh?
Nobody cares about the truth and the
Michael's
lies more entertaining?
nephew. Michael's long
Yes,
lost
Trevor
nephew.
Jackson.
Just say it here
yes.
so that the headliner grabbed it.
Hey, I'm Michael Jackson's nephew. I gotta tell y'all the truth.
Yes.
Jermaine's my daddy. My mom had a wild night.
Say Tito.
Tito's
no,
my
nobody gonna believe Tito.
God bless the dead. Tito not around it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So my point is, you say you Tito and say you a Jackson. People will start listening to your music with a different ear. I'm telling you.
with a different ear. I'm telling you.
Jesus, I know his dad gonna be like, nah, he got a dad.
No,
nigga,
my
it's
dad would
me.
be hot. My dad would be hot.
Like,
I called him on the way here.
Oh, you told him you was gonna say that?
No, my dad. He
Oh.
said we were talking about my dad.
yeah.
With all of your background in television, are you working on scoring any of this music and trying to put it into the TV side of things? Because it does sound like very
Yes,
commercial.
this is my. Oh, can I just
based.
shout out real quick,
Yeah.
Let's round of applause for
United
UM,
Masters.
man. United Masters, man. They're incredible. Shout out Ahmad. Shout out Maria back here. These people. Shout out Jesse. UM has changed my perspective on working with the label and
Nice.
and really put music out. But to answer your question, yes, I would love to do that. And I think we'll all kind of be in the process of trying to figure that out. I would love that though.
So you're independent, but just distributed through you.
I'm signed to UM now.
Oh, signed to UM,
Yeah,
okay.
We officially signed. Our first, it's complicated. We partnered up, and then now we were like, this feels good.
Yeah.
This feels right.
Dope.
Let's do it. Let's go all the way.
You said it.
You ever hear a record back and think to yourself, I was too honest on that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you keep it or do you?
Keep it.
Okay.
Gotta keep it.
What's the last record you did that on?
It's on the album. You haven't heard it yet.
Okay,
But when
okay.
it comes out, I will tell you.
All right.
Yeah. But there's one on the album for sure. I'm like, should I?
Overspill.
Yes. And then the other means like, do it.
Right.
Your ex gonna be mad about it?
Maybe.
But
It's all good.
you're an overthinker though. You
true,
You'll think
true.
yourself out of doing something. I can tell.
I
that.
literally told my brother, I was like, dude, should I not put this whole album out? He's like, bro, shut up.
right.
Not for the whole
do
I was like,
it.
dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Not for the whole one. It's crazy.
Are we gonna get a tour?
Yes, definitely gonna get a tour.
Okay.
That's my favorite place to be. Is on
Okay,
the
UM,
stage.
let's get
Yeah.
let's get it, y'all.
Yeah, I'm very, very stoked, and especially again with this music, I think this is such sing-along music. And I can't wait. Every time I've gone on tour, it's gotten bigger and it's gotten better. So I'm really stoked to just see how the fans receive this music, and turn something that was sad into a turn up. Let's
Yeah.
just celebrate together and be happy to be.
I gotta hear how sad this album is. 'Cause I just like I was listening to T.O.Y. Savage's new album. T.Y. Savage. I don't take you. No, this what's it called? This is personal. This is personal. And when you're listening to it, you can feel her pain, like on some like Mary J. Blige, My Life type.
Yeah.
So are you doing
it's like
this?
that.
What I love you?
It's like that.
Okay.
I'll give you another story real quick. There's a song called "Man of Steel" on the on Goodbye, right? That's coming out, and how I just showing you how close my life is to the music. So before that call, I was telling you the "I Love You Goodbye" call. What I do when I'm sad is I watch superhero movies. Okay, I'm a nerd. I don't give a F. Marvel, DC, I don't care. So I'm watching Batman vs Superman. Right, I'm like, you're gonna be okay, man. Just be strong. I'm watching the movie. She calls. We get off the phone, and basically, within that conversation, it was like, look, you can't love me and be you, right? You can't be this guy and still be with me. Like I see that that's not gonna work. So that's why we can't do it, right? Soon as I get off the phone, I go back to watching Batman vs Superman, and Lois Lane walks into the bathroom and. Superman walks into the bathroom, Lois Lane is in the tub, and he's like, what's wrong? And she's like, it's impossible. He's like, what's impossible? She was like, for you to love me and still be you. The exact same line. I ran downstairs. I'm telling everybody, I'm like, guys, just so you know, this actually just happened. I'm not using this story so I can tell it on the Breakfast Club. Like, this really just happened. Made the song that day, Man of Steel.
Damn.
That's one of my favorite songs on the album.
I just ask a question.
Yeah, please.
Was it your first time watching the movie?
No.
Exactly.
What?
You heard the line before, Trevor.
But it came right after the phone call. Like seconds. Like
got
right
you.
when I pressed play. Like I didn't know it was coming.
Got you.
Right when I pressed play, the next scene was that.
Got you.
I promise.
I'm not trying to shit on you. I respect you. I like how you carrying the
Boys and
torch
men
for us.
can't like you. You ain't heard it. Yo.
But you know what? I love
I'm
how
about to come in with a torch next time.
Stupid. I love how intentional you are, right? Because the EP is "I Love You," and then the album is "Goodbye." And that was the
EP's
one
"I Love
it's
You."
called.
Second EP's "Goodbye." Album is "I Love You Goodbye."
Very intentional.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm telling you, as much as that hurt, I did that. When I heard "I Love You," I was like, that could be fire.
Is she an artist too?
No.
Oh, so you just gonna get a long Instagram post then? That'll be the reply.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how
Everybody just thinks that they know the real story. But y'all know the real story.
He's not telling y'all. After I said goodbye, he had called me back. And I'm
right.
period. Because what? Don't play with
Tell
me.
her why. Tell her why.
Bigger and better.
because
What?
what "I Love You" goodbye mean is call me again.
Exactly. You should have emailed me.
What's the song you think that cost you the most emotionally to make?
That I was like probably Strong Enough. That's on the album. Strong Enough and Movies. The Movies is the song that you can hear me crying in the background, like at the end of the song, because I made this like section at the end that sounds like weeping, but it's like my voice is, and I was like listening back doing the ad-libs, and I was but he kept it, so that was a lot. And then but Strong Enough is at the end I was just kind of begging and pleading.
Dang, so basically, all right, hold up. So he like used your weeping as like a tool, like he did something to it to make it.
Yeah,
sound
he enhanced it. But I was doing harmonies, but I was making them sound like cries, like long cries, and then I'm in the back, like you'll hear it when you actually hear. I'll play.
Damn, that's dope. The only other artist I heard do that and their weeping sounded good was Friday. Yeah, he
Dope.
does
He's
good.
cold.
So yeah, definitely cold. So I can't wait to hear that.
I can't. When the camera, I'll play a little something.
So is it gonna be hard to perform those records?
No, I think maybe. And it probably won't even be because I'm thinking about that thing, but just the emotion of the song.
Yeah.
I cried. I almost cried during the national anthem. When I sang that both times, I'm like, that ain't really an emotional song, but I'm up here and I'm singing and everyone's out there.
It's impactful.
That's dope. Yeah.
I just feel shit.
Passionate.
Yeah. I can't help it. I be feeling shit.
Well, listen, man, Trevor Jackson, always a pleasure
Dude,
when you pull up.
guys, thank you, man. I really
Love
appreciate
him.
you guys, man.
I Love You
definitely
EP
come
will
back
be out
when the
October
album-
3rd. When the album dropping? When is it?
Album comes out November 21st.
The day before my birthday.
Like, how many times have we told you this, Trail? November 21st, album.
All right, pull back up.
I will.
And Grey's Anatomy season, what, 23, I think?
Season 22.
22? Okay.
Very, very excited for this.
Hell yeah.
And that comes out soon. I don't know the exact
My
date.
guy's a regular on there.
Let's go.
Period.
They keep working, my
Wesley
brother.
Bryant is my name on the show.
Oh, Leslie Bryant?
Okay.
Wesley.
Wesley. Okay.
Hey.
Got you.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but
It's okay.
there you go.
It's Trevor Jackson. It's the Breakfast Club.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?